The next oil that we have is frankincense. Now, frankincense is a phenomenal oil. This is one where it has thousands of different constituents in it, which means frankincense is literally good for everything. When you're in doubt, use frankincense. And it's gentle enough that you can use it on a brand new baby. And I'm not exaggerating, you can use it on a brand new baby. Dr. Hills told me he's used frankincense on an infant premature that was 2 days old. Frankincense can lift a mood. It can calm someone who has anxiety. It has a phenomenal healing ability in the body to where it can even start to heal old tissues that, if you have a scar or a stretch mark, it can go in and heal the damaged parts of the DNA within the cell membrane. And then when it reproduces, it's a long process, so you got to stick with it. But when that cell reproduces, it's a little bit better, and then a little bit better, and a little bit better. I used to have some pretty bad acne scarring I had cystic acne as a teenager into my mid-20s. Using frankincense and sandalwood. And doTERRA has a wonderful blend called Immortal, which does the same sort of thing without having to mix it yourself. Just applying it to my cheeks every night, and it took a few months for me to start noticing a difference. But now there's hardly any differentiation in the texture in my skin, and I don't have acne. Oils have been a fantastic thing in my life. One other interesting about frankincense is there have been studies where it shows that frankincense kills cancer. Now, it was a study done at Oklahoma City University Health Science Center, so OSUHSC. Anyone in Oklahoma will know what that means. And very, edge-turning facility. They do a lot of phenomenal research out of there, which kind of leads the industry. One of the scientists there took frankincense oil and had bladder cancer cells from a human being in a petri dish. And what he discovered is that the frankincense oil could differentiate between a healthy cell and a cancerous cell. And it caused death in the cancerous cell, so it didn't have a chance to reproduce, and it knocked off the living cell. But it actually reinforced and made the healthy cell healthier. So I'm pretty excited to find out more about that research as they come out with it. I think it's going to be huge for people who have those experiences in their lives. Our next essential oil is Deep Blue. Now this is a blend, so it has a variety of different essential oils in it. And this blend is made as kind of a sports blend. That doesn't mean if you don't play sports, don't buy it, because this is great for moms. I mean, my goodness, trekking, diaper bags and toys and all kinds of things around the house, groceries, picking up kids all day long. You certainly work out just as much as an athlete does. Deep Blue was created to do a few different things in the body. Number one, relieve pain. Number two, stop inflammation, which stops further damage of the area that's hurting. Number three, it actually induces a calming reaction through the body. When our bodies get injured, they tend to kind of freak out, and that's because they want to get away from where the injury is, right? You touch a hot stove, you yank your hand away, way further than is necessary, but it's just the response that your body gives. That happens with any type of injury, maybe not physically, but your whole body just gets into this anxious mode, and it's not going to start healing until it's brought down out of that. There are two essential oils, helichrysum and osmanthus, they're both flowers, in Deep Blue, which induce that reaction, that response in the body to calm down and start to heal that healing response. So anytime you have an injury, this oil is going to do all of that for you. So it's gonna take away the pain, calm the inflammation, and heal you much, much faster than you would otherwise. This is one thing that's great to use after a surgery, to help heal the area that's been adjusted. Any type of chronic issue can also be helped with this oil. In fact, chronic pain is often in that cycle a lot more viciously than an acute injury that doesn't last for very long. And the oils in Deep Blue can help cut that cycle just as it does for a short-term injury. Our last blend that we're going to talk about is On Guard. Now, the essential oils in this blend were put together because in a Japanese university, I don't know how to pronounce it, so I won't try, They did a study where they took different strains of microbes and they placed them in this room, a controlled room, and let them just grow on all these different surfaces. And then they diffused this blend of essential oils into the room, and in 12 minutes, everything was dead just by diffusing it. No direct spraying, no wiping, no dripping, just by diffusing it. So this is a very strong blend that you can use against any kind of microbe. The flu, H1N1, which was scary for a lot of people. Any type of cleaning that you do around the house, if you've got one person sick, we all know it loves to sprout all around to the whole family. This is an oil blend that you can use not just on the sick person to get better, but to keep everyone else healthy so that that doesn't occur. It's a phenomenal blend. It contains oregano oil, a couple of other really hot, strong oils, but they're put into the blend in such a way most people don't experience the hot, uncomfortable sensation that sometimes comes with using that oil because it's so strong. Although I do recommend diluting it on children, especially those who are not old enough to tell you what it feels like. So this has been our basic class. I hope you've gotten some wonderful information out of it. If you have questions that are not able to be answered in your class, please feel free to email us and we'll be happy to help you out with those. Have fun in your oiling.